Good evening, good evening. This is Marie Holiday. I hope everybody had a fabulous day today. And before we get started, please hit that subscribe button and notification button. Support and subscribe to my channel. And I really do want to thank everyone for blocking out time to follow my videos, to share my channel. This channel is absolutely nothing without my supporters and my subscribers. So with that being said, let's get down to today's lecture. The focus of this lecture is going to be independent music artists versus signing with a record label. Please check out my video upload from yesterday in regards to why do music artists sign away their masters. Please check that out. I received a lot of phenomenal feedback on that upload. So let's get down to business. Number one, first of all, by being an independent music artist, you will have 100% creative control. Independent artists have complete control over the direction of their music versus if you were to sign with a record label, you will not have 100% of the control of your music. The record label will have that control. You may have a little bit of say so. Also, independent artists also have full control over the distribution, the marketing, the artwork, the messaging, deadlines that you may have to meet, and many more things that you have control of in relation to that music, booking shows, and etc. Versus if you sign with a record label, you will not have full control over the distribution, the marketing, and the artwork in meeting deadlines of your music. Because when it comes to those deadlines, that record label is going to give you a deadline to produce, and if you don't meet that deadline, then you're talking about breach of that contract, and they can penalize you. And I'm here to tell you. Also, an independent artist has free will to make decisions about their created vision. So it's the ideal scenario for many artists versus if you sign with a record label, you will not have a free created vision. That vision is going to come from that record label, and it may be in a direction you may not want to go. You will not have free will to make those type of decisions in relation to your talent, and I'm here to tell you. Number two powerful pointer I want to point out in terms of being an independent music artist, you will be able to keep 100% of your profit. Independent artists keep 100% of the profits generated from your music sale, rather it's live stream, licensing deal, merchandise, and all other revenue sources versus if you sign with a record label, you will not keep 100% of profits generated from your music sales, streams, licensure deals in terms of making money from merchandise. You will not keep 100% of that profit because that record label is going to get a large chunk of that money and they're going to give you what's left over. Number three pointer I want to point out in terms of being an independent music artist, 100% ownership of your music, meaning the independent artist will own their masters, the rights to their music, and that's powerful right there. Owning your master rights to your music will also give you the power and freedom to negotiate music licensures and publishing deals. That's power. Versus if you sign with a record label, they are going to control, they are going to have ownership of your masters. And you are not going to be able to have the power and freedom to negotiate licensure and publishing deals because you signed away your masters. and you're also signing away generational wealth. So by owning your masters to your music recording, you can get paid to have your music in commercials, TV shows. You can get paid for other artists to sample your music, versus if you sign with a record label, because you're signing away your masters, then you will not get paid if your music is used in commercials, TV shows. You will not get paid if other artists sample your music, because you sign away your master recordings. And I'm here to tell you, I'm gonna just be up front. If an independent artist sign with a record label, it's to me, I see that as modern day slavery. You're signing away your music, you're signing away generational wealth, you're basically selling your soul. And I'm here to tell you, independent artists, by remaining an independent artist, you will not have to worry about confusing contracts with the record label, because you ain't no sign no contract with that label company. You're not gonna have to worry about expensive lawyers. Bottom line, you will not have to worry about any of that, and because you're gonna not sign that contract, you're gonna maintain control of your master's recording. But if you sign with that label company, you give up all of that rights. Number 4 pointer I want to point out by remaining an independent music artist: online music services offered to independent musicians, meaning the digital era brings a variety of music services and tools for independent music artists. And I'm here to tell you, music artists have access to music distribution, marketing, streaming, merchandise creations, and other services by remaining an independent music artist, because the internet also makes it easy for musicians to reach new audiences. They can deliver their music to digital music stores, music platforms, and streaming services without a record deal. But if you sign that record deal, you're going to give away all of those rights to be able to entertain those platforms, because you sign away your masters. And I'm here to tell you. So in closure, artists who want to retain their master rights keep 100% of their profits and have complete creative control, and are basically music business savvy, and most importantly, you maintaining your master recordings. However, artists, independent artists who want to sign away, who don't mind giving up their profits, who don't mind signing away their master recording, who don't mind selling their soul, who don't mind giving away generational wealth, then be my guest. Go ahead and sign with the record label. And I'm here to tell you, because remember, it's your talent, it's your skills, it's your voice, it's your music, and you probably already developing a fan base and making money. So it to me is just a win-win situation. You know, we got to get rid of these record labels, because they have been exploiting artists all the way back into the time of when Billie Holiday was making her music. You know, if I could go back in time, if Marie Holiday could go back in time and have a conversation with people like legendary people before they became famous, like Billie Holiday, Aretha Franklin, Earth, Wind and Fire, SOS Band, Prince, Michael Jackson, prior to these legendary artists, before they became known, I would have sat down and told them that trust your skills, trust your talents, Don't sign that record label, because basically you're signing away your masters. Those legendary names that I just rattled off did not own their masters. You're signing away your talent. You're signing away from all of the money that you can make. You're signing away all of that. And I'm here to tell you, if I could go back in time and just have a discussion with those individuals before they sign that contract, is signing away their masters, to get them to understand that it's your talent. Is the fans are following you. They ain't following that record label. They're following you and your talent. And I'm here to tell you. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all got something out of this in regards to independent music artists versus signing with a record label. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, share this information. Share this information to as many people as you know, especially if you know that they are an independent artist. It's time for all of us to step up to the plate and cut these record label companies out of business. They have been exploiting music artists since day one, all the way up to 2021. So with that being said, Semper Fi, Semper Fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great evening.